Welcome to this 20-minute full body practice. We'll begin in a comfortable seated position, palms face down on the knees, allowing the eyes to close or soften your gaze, and check in with your energy level today. Notice what's happening in the body. On an inhale, arms reaching overhead, and exhale, side bend to the left, breathing into the right side body. On an inhale, leading with that top arm as you come back up, arms overhead. Exhale, twisting. Breathing into that twist. As you inhale, find length through the spine. And with each exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, come through center, arms overhead. And exhale, side bend to the right. Breathing into the left side body. Feel that stretch all the way from the hip along the side body to the fingertips. Breathing into that side body as you come back up, arms overhead. Exhale, find your twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, coming back through center and making your way onto all fours. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And coming to some cat-cows here to warm up the spine. So rounding the back as you exhale. And belly button to the mat, looking up to the sky as you inhale. Alternating at the pace of your own breath. Finding a neutral spine, pressing into the tops of the feet, hovering knees off the mat, core engaged, belly button to the spine. And as you're ready, lowering down, tucking toes under in an active child's pose. Inhale, rippling the body forward. Exhale, chest and chin down to the mat, untucking toes. Inhale to cobra. Exhale as you lower back down, tucking toes, pressing back to downward facing dog. And coming to the tips of the toes for a moment, pressing heels firmly down to the mat. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, and exhale, stepping foot between the hands. Staying up in this low lunge. Exhale as you extend both legs. Inhale, sinking into that lunge. Exhale, extending the legs, rounding the back body. Alternating with your breath here. And inhaling into that lunge, planting the left palm. Inhale, right arm to the sky, opening the chest. Exhale the right hand back down to the mat and stepping back, taking a plank here, holding it for a moment, tucking the tailbone. And exhale back to that active child's pose. Inhale, rounding the body forward, chest and chin come down, untucking toes. Inhale, finding cobra. Exhale, lowering down, tucking toes, pressing back, downward facing dog. This time lifting left leg to the sky. And exhale, stepping that foot between the hands, finding that low lunge, tenting the fingers. Exhale, extending both legs. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, rounding, extending the legs. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to round, extending the legs. Inhale to lunge, planting right palm. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Breathing into that twist. And exhale, planting the left hand, stepping back to plank. Coming to a side plank, stacking feet over to the right, left arm to the sky, maybe staying here, or maybe bringing that top foot anywhere on the leg, either above or below the knee. And exhale, releasing back, coming back into your active child's pose. Inhale to round the body forward. Exhale, elbows into your sides as you lower down. Inhale to find cobra. Breathing into the front body. Exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Rolling the body forward, stacking feet to the left, and finding that side plank. Once again, maybe taking a variation here. Exhale, coming back through plank and finding that active child's pose, knees apart. Inhale, rolling the body forward, elbows into your sides, lowering down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lowering down, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky, bending the knee to open the hip, create space. Exhale, stepping foot between the hands. Shortening your stance to find pyramid pose. Arms by your sides or maybe hands together to heart center. Finding one long line from the tailbone to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, rounding here, forehead towards the knee, chin towards the chest. Breathing into the stretch. Finding revolve triangle, planting left hand to the mat as you inhale, right arm to the sky. Notice what effects this shape has on the body. On an exhale, releasing that hand back down, walking the hands slightly forward, and stepping back to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Lifting left leg to the sky, bending the knee, opening up that hip, creating space. And exhale, stepping foot between the hands, shortening your stance to fully extend both legs. Hands coming to heart center as you find a long spine. Squaring hips to the top of the mat. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, finding length through the spine, planting right hand or tenting the fingers, left arm reaching to the sky. Notice what effect this has on the body. Releasing the hand back down, looking to the top of the mat, and stepping forward, finding a forward fold. Breathing into the back body, maybe hugging behind the legs, actively drawing the upper body forward, tilting the pelvis. Taking a bend through those knees, inhale, rolling the spine up, head and neck can be blessed. Maybe taking a couple of shoulder rolls here. Finding mountain pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping right leg back, either taking a side plank to the right or interlacing peace fingers around the left big toe as you lift that leg up high, finding your side plank. So taking any variation you need here, lifting those hips up away from the mat. If you fall out of it, maybe trying again. And with control, finding that left foot at the top of the mat, walking that right leg in closer parallel to the mat, finding triangle pose. Stacking the shoulders, opening up through the chest and the side body. Exhale, hand back down to the mat and stepping all the way back, finding down dog. Inhale to roll the body forward to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga here as you find cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to down dog. Step hopper, walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circling arms up and around, hands to heart center as you exhale. Releasing hands to mountain pose. Maybe rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, planting the hands, this time stepping left leg back, stacking feet here to side plank or right peace fingers wrapping around that big toe as you lift the leg up here. Engaging the side body to lift the hips up away from the mat. Opening the chest. And carefully finding that right foot at the top of the mat wherever you are. Back foot parallel to the mat, finding your triangle pose. Opening the hips and the chest, stacking the shoulders. Breathing into the side body. Exhale, hands back down to the mat and stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward through your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin to cobra or upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Looking to the top of the mat, step hopper, walk forward, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circling arms up and around. Exhale, hands through heart center. Finding mountain pose. Maybe rolling the shoulders up, back, and down. Checking in. Notice what's happening with the breath. And checking in with your energy levels once again. Inhale as you reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. And with the heels and the toes together, begin to bend the knees. See if you can come into a balanced squat here. Stacking hips over the heels, hugging those heels together. Knees pointing forward. Opening the chest, shoulders down the back. Carefully releasing, coming into a kneeling position, either with toes tucked under or untucked, as we find camel pose. Hands to the low back as you lift the chest, or maybe hands reaching back to the heels. Pelvis pushing forwards and up, chest and heart opening. Maybe releasing the head and neck back if that feels okay in the neck. Breathing into the front body. As you're ready, coming out of this pose and taking your time to lower down, finding a seated position with legs stretched out in front of you, releasing any fleshy bits from your sides. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, reaching anywhere you can on those legs or the feet, coming into a forward fold, allowing the back to round, forehead towards the knees. Breathing into any areas of tension. As you inhale, rolling that spine back up, and then bending the right leg in, crossing right foot over the left thigh. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand behind you. Feeling that twist. Shoulders relax down the back. Inhale back through center, extending that right leg out. And switching sides, left knee bending, crossing foot over the opposite leg. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand behind you, supporting you as you find length through the spine. Twisting deeper as you exhale. Inhale back through center, uncrossing the legs and bending both legs, arms to the insides of the legs, peace fingers around the big toes, lifting those legs up, pressing through the heels as you lift the chest, shoulders hugging onto the back body. Balancing here, taking full belly breaths. As you release, bringing soles of the feet together, knees apart, interlacing fingers behind the feet. Inhale to find length, and exhale as you round forward. Finding your butterfly pose, letting everything go. Inhale, rolling the spine up, drawing the knees back together, and coming to find yourself on your back. So you're ready, crossing right leg over the left, hugging those legs into the chest, or maybe grabbing hold of the outsides of the feet. Actively drawing those feet apart, knees to the chest. Breathing into any tension through the outsides of the hips. Releasing here. And then changing the cross of the legs as you exhale, drawing those legs into the chest. If you can, clasping onto the outsides of the feet, drawing them apart. Breathing into the stretch. And releasing the legs here, uncrossing them. Extending those legs out fully. Bringing arms overhead. And then grabbing onto either elbow, walking feet over to the right side of the mat, shimming upper body over to the right, creating a half moon or banana shape here. Maybe crossing the left ankle over the right. Breathing into that side body. Shoulders relaxed to the mat if you need to, letting go of that hold. As you're ready, upper body back to center and walking the feet all the way over to the left, upper body shimmying to the left, maybe crossing right ankle over the left, and breathing in along the side body, allowing the breath to naturally slow back down. Inhale as you bring the upper body back to center, and then walking those feet back to hip or mat distance apart, taking up space, arms resting by your sides, finding your Shavasana pose. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, and maybe sighing it out through the mouth. Taking another one of those breaths, inhale through the nose, and exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Allowing the body to restore itself, soaking in all the benefits of today's practice. Allowing yourself this space, knowing that when it's time, I'll guide you back out. As you're ready, Inhaling the right arm overhead, bending the knees, and rolling on to your side using that arm as a pillow. Taking a moment to transition here. Pressing into that left palm as you come to find a comfortable seated position. If you'd like, taking a moment here to set an intention for the rest of your day. Maybe it's a one-word affirmation. And if something comes to you, if you'd like, sharing it in the comments after this practice. As you inhale, arms overhead, exhale, hands through heart center. Namaste.